What's up, co-reporters? Welcome back to my channel. 90 Day Fiance star Madeleine has officially confirmed her breakup from Luke, her fiance or maybe husband, on her Instagram. So, spoiler alert, we are going to see a wedding ceremony from these two on this season of 90 Day Fiance the other way. However, it is still very much up for debate whether or not these two legally tied the knot. And I imagine that that's something that they're going to be talking about or confirming or denying in the tell-all in the reunion special for the show. So we are going to have to be patient. However, we're not going to have to be patient as far as, whether or not finding out whether or not they are together, because Madeleine is letting it all hang out, pun intended, over on her Instagram page. Shout out to Reality TV Mess for grabbing a screen recording of Madeleine sharing her version of events as to why it is that they broke up. So she had a song in the background, and it's about somebody having a small peen. And so she captioned her video with "Why you broke up." And she responds, "Because him have little D." Listen, normally I don't like when women make these kinds of statements publicly, the body shaming, especially because you put up with that little D for years. You accepted a ring from that little D. You were getting ready to marry that little D. You did a wedding ceremony for that little D. So to turn around and all of a sudden throw that in his face, not cool. However, Luke is a creep, in my personal opinion. I do not believe that a man in his 30s should be dating a child in the period, right? But a teenager it's just disgusting, right? So basically, the two of them, they've creeped me out from the very beginning, particularly Luke, because he is the adult in this situation. So when they were introduced to us in the 90 Day Fiance world, they said that Luke was about 30 years old and Madeleine was about 18 years old. And they said that they've been together for 2 to 3 years, meaning that Madeleine was a child. And in my opinion, Madeleine was groomed by Luke. I think that these men, these American, these European men who go to Colombia, who go to Mexico, who go to the Dominican Republic, who go to Thailand to find these children are very, very, very creepy and need to be taken to task. So for that reason, I say, Madeleine, continue to drag this weirdo who had no business dating you. Again, a 30-year-old should not be dating anything less than, like, I don't know, like a 25-year-old or something like that. But I digress. Very, very creepy dynamic between the two of them. So apparently Madeleine went on a breakup getaway to Paris while Luke has been globetrotting with a new girlfriend of his. I do not have a photo of hers to put up that clearly shows around the age range, but she appears to be around the same age as Madeleine. So she could be anywhere, or Madeleine when she started dating Luke and debuted on the show. So she could be anywhere from, I don't know, 17, maybe even 16, I don't know, to 19, maximum 20. So this shows a pattern of behavior as far as Luke is concerned. And in my opinion, a pattern of predatory behavior, because in an American couple where you are at least paying on an equal playing field as far as nationality goes, right? A 30-year-old and a 18, 17, whatever year old is just wrong. Even a 19-year-old, just plain wrong. There's a difference of intellect, maturity, everything, finances, everything that is just too big to overlook. And then when you throw in the fact that he is particularly seeking these girls that come from impoverished backgrounds or come from struggling economies, emerging economies and whatnot, it adds another layer of inequality between him and these girls that he is seeking out. And so just as a person, I think this is one of the creepiest, weirdest, most, in my opinion, dangerous people in the 90 Day Fiance universe. He is doing this and a lot of people have their eyes wide shut about his proclivities. And I think it's just really off-putting that it's even aired on the show and essentially normalized, because again, there is no reason for a 30-year-old to be dating a 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old, right? So I really hate that TLC even airs these kinds of couples on the show, because it is just so exploitative and so wrong and should not be normalized. People like Luke should be shunned from society and from television in general. I do not want for other 30-year-olds to think that there's anything normal or acceptable about dating literal teenagers, children, in my opinion. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about this breakup. Madeleine dragging Luke on her social media. Luke and his peen, apparently his little peen, on social media in the comment section down below and subscribe for more videos. I do have an affiliate link in the description box of this video if you want to watch shows like 90 Day Fiance online streaming through Philo. They've got every single episode you could ever imagine, and you can also watch live on their streaming service. So make sure to hit that link. Okay, you guys, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.